Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel, and for today I would like to share with you another project that I hope you will like. And it's been like 2 weeks since I last uploaded a video here on my channel, and my apologies about that one because it's officially winter now here in New Zealand. So June 1st is the start of the official winter in here, and right now I have Cece with me. Hello, Cece. Hi. Hey. There you go. And so, guys, I just want to share with you what I have in here right now. So, just visited a plant shop in here and bought some calendulas, which are these yellow flowers in here. And I also bought some stock flower in here, these purple ones. And I also bought some begonias, white begonias in here with very nice dark foliage, because I feel some of these begonias in here needs a little bit of um, touch up, especially this one in here. Just as you can see, there's a little bit of like a crater in this side of this urn, and as well as in this side. So I feel I need to add some filler on it, and so I bought this flowers in here for a little bit of touch up. And aside from that, I would like to share also with you the other project that I want to do today, which is changing this planter in here, the plants in this planter. So that's where I'm going to put those calendulas and stock flower, all of them in this planter. So I hope you will like the result, and the color combination of the purple and yellow, I guess, is really a very good color combo for plants. And I will be sharing with you guys the result of that one in a short while. And another project that I would like to share with you for today, in this beautiful sunny day. It was really rainy actually this morning since yesterday, and now look at the sky, it's so blue now, and CC is so happy to be out again. And it's not really, very cold today. We're expecting it's already winter here and the temperature should drop below 10 degrees Celsius, but it's not happening. So yes guys, so that's what I'm going to do today, and I am also going to share with you how I'm going to plant my lupins. So I also bought some lupin seeds, and I was just amazed when I saw this photo of somebody who planted lupins from the northern hemisphere, because now it's springtime in the northern hemisphere. And I was just amazed, and maybe I should admit that I felt envious when I saw her lupins, because it was really looking good, and it was the first time I actually saw a lupin. And I just thought maybe I should try to look for lupin seeds here in New Zealand. And luckily, I saw some photos on the internet, and these lupins are also growing here in New Zealand. And in fact, some of them are, I think, native to New Zealand. And now the lupins that I have is called Rasa lupins, and I will be showing you the process how I started germinating them. And yes, so I hope you like it guys. And by the way guys, before we start doing that project and this project as well, I would like to say my shout out to Aris and Christine, who have visited our shop I think 3 days ago. So hello to Aris and Christine, and thank you for subscribing to my channel and watching my blog. And I forgot the other, there are two more ladies. It was Amy, I believe. Amy and Clarice, if I'm not mistaken. Again, thank you very much for subscribing to my channel and watching my video. And I hope you get some inspiration from these activities that I'm doing here in our garden. And I'm also going to give you some garden updates in this video about what's going on now here in our garden. But before that, let me just finish all of this project that I have told you, and stay tuned and enjoy. And another thing that we will be doing today guys is planting my lupin. So what I got here right now is Russell Hybrids Lupin, and these are the flowers that we are gonna see very soon. So I have the instructions in here. So what to do in here? How? So soak the seed overnight before planting in permanent positions. Sow direct where they are to grow into damp soil, and do not water again for a couple of days after sowing. Hello, kitties. Good morning. Sissy. Sissy. Hi. Puss puss. Alright. They just woke up actually. And just want to show you guys that I actually already soaked the seeds into the water. They actually look like mung bean. If you have seen a mung bean before, they kind of looking similar to that. So I'm just gonna leave them in here for the next 24 hours. So the water that I use is just a tap water. It's a bit not really warm, but because right now it's winter, so I didn't use the very cold water from the tap. So it's just a bit of a warm temperature water. So yes, room temperature. All right, so after 24 hours, I just saw them in this seed germinating tray. Well, actually, it's just a food container, to be honest. And yeah, it's not really a big food container, as you can see, guys. But I just put some potting mix in here. It's not really a potting mix, actually. This is a seed it's actually seed potting mix. I thought this is a, what do you call this one, a germinating potting soil, but it's not actually, it's not a seed soil, seed potting soil. Anyway, just want to give you also some updates with some of my dahlia seeds in here, and look at that. These dahlias, this is my, this one that is germinating right now is my pink dahlia, which is the Wizard of Oz. And then this one is the yellow one in here, but none of them is growing so far. I think I just need to water them. Just spray a little bit, and also this side. And yeah, let's see what happens. And some of my cuttings of my petunias. Let's see what happens there. And some more in here. So we're hoping that they're all gonna survive the winter in this greenhouse. And I think I need to make another cutting of this petunia. This one is really beautiful, that pink one with green edges. So yes, that's it for my Russell lupins. And here, I just want to show you my Schlumbergera truncata, or simply the Christmas cactus. It is so lovely and it's flowering during winter season. Alright guys, so here we are after 5 days, and we just want to see what happened to our lupin seeds. So here they are, guys. After 5 days, there you go. You can see that they are starting to germinate, and I'm just not sure whether I can start transferring them now to another pot or to the place where they're going to grow permanently, because they said that the roots of lupins tend to establish pretty quickly, and their roots system also tend to establish really well. So once you plant them in a certain place, there should be, that should be their permanent position, because it's kind of really hard to move them to another place, because the roots are so strong and they easily adapt to the place where you plant them. So let's see if I'm going to transfer them now to another pot. I don't know, I don't have any pot in here, but I'm not sure where can I transfer them after this, or maybe I should give it another 2 more days perhaps. Let's see. But I'm glad to see that they are starting to germinate, and almost like all of them I think are germinating now. So let's see, let's give them 2 more days, I guess. But probably I will try to move at least one seed to another pot, and let's see what happens. Okay guys, so let's have a look at any pot that I can use just to experiment if we can transfer. Oh, here you go. Answered prayer. So it seems like we have a pot here that's ready now, and it looks a bit loamy. So just for your information guys, Lupin doesn't want a very clayey and dry soil. Although they are drought tolerant, but when they are growing, they wanted a soil that is kind of sandy and loamy. They want a well-draining soil, and of course something that is rich. But I also read an article that they said that Lupins doesn't want a soil that is rich in phosphorus. I'm not sure why is that, but that's what I heard as well. But they said that they wanted a soil that is kind of rich, like something that has compost on it, that has some sort of manure. But I don't understand why they don't want phosphorus. But let's see what happens. Let's transfer at least one seed for now, and maybe I can put a little bit of soil mix here. So I just put a little bit of soil mix in here, and let's see what happens. And let's get I think this is probably the most mature seed for now. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. I thought the seed was not that long yet, and as you can see now, I think this is what they're talking about, that the roots tend to really, establish easily. And I can tell why is that, because this one, I thought it was just a small one, and it's already a monster seed, a monster root. So let's just cover that with some of seed raising mix, and let's see what happens. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here for the meantime, and maybe just water it. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Let's water again. Yeah, there you go. And by the way, Lupins also doesn't want lots of water, to be honest, because they said that just like dahlia, it tend to rot as well when it's exposed to lots of water. But let's see what happens with this one. This is just an experiment anyway, and we just want to see if it's fine to transfer it now, just after 5 days, when when we start seeing them germinating. But I didn't expect that the seed is that long already with this kind of growth. Look at that. Maybe this one also has a very long seed already, very long root already. So let's see what happens, and I'll leave it there for the meantime. Okay guys, so after another 5 days, I just want to show you the result of those lupins that I have transferred. So as you can see, this one, the cotyledons are starting to open up and get bigger, and here's the other one as well, and there's another one as well. Obviously you can see the cotyledons are really looking very established and strong. and there's another one in here. Look at that. And I just actually transferred one in here. This is one of those late, not really late, but um, a bit slower compared to the rest of them. So yeah, and let me just show you also the rest of them in here. So as you can see, I'm not sure if it's really slow because I haven't transferred them, but I think I need to give them a little bit of sprinkle once again because it's always, I don't know, it's always getting dry here. And just wanted to show you update also with my, the only one seed that survived from my Wizard of Oz. And I was also expecting something from my this is my golden torch, and nothing is showing up with my uh, golden torch. Even one, I thought there was one that was germinating already, but it seems like maybe it died. Anyway, let me just water also this dahlia in here, and I think this is my, oh, look at this one. This is my begonia, my pendulum begonia, I think. I don't know, I forgot the color of that one, but anyway, yeah, I hope they will all survive. And I also have some cuttings here of some of my um, Christmas dahlia, the one that I have planted from seeds. Yeah, so, and let me just show you also the result of that planter. So well, since we are already in here, anyway, let me just go back in here. So let me just show you also the updates here in our garden. So as you can see, guys, I have moved all my plants in here. It's still not looking really good because I don't have any other place where to move my plants at the moment, because I still can't plant them in our main garden, which I'm going to show you now. And by the way, here's the update also with my daffodils and tulips. So as you can see, most of my daffodils, I actually moved them in here, those that I planted in front. So these are the white daffodils, which are called ice follies. So they are in this planter, these long planters, two long planters that I put in here. And I have this white tulips that I planted also in these 5 pots in here. So there are like 10 in each pot, and they are the clear water. And some of my dahlia seedlings, as you can see, guys, they're still looking very green. And yeah, because the winter really is not so cold as I was expecting compared to I think my first year in New Zealand was the coldest winter I've experienced so far. And yes, as you can see, some more daffodils growing from this pot and also in this urn. And my um, begonias in here are looking very well, these wax begonias. And here is what's happening now in our garden. So look at that, guys. They have started putting the main slats of our deck because we are I don't know if I've mentioned in my previous blog before that we are planning to put a deck also in this part of our garden. Aside from the deck that we initially planned to build over there by the garage, and as well as a pergola, which will serve as our main entertainment area for our friends who are visiting. And yeah, so um, let me also show you now the result of this planter. So there you go, guys. Look at that. I hope you like the color combination from the center to the right side and turning to the left side. So I hope you like it, guys. So yes, and yeah, let me just continue also uh, giving you some updates. So unfortunately, some of my plants that were in here, such as my lavender, were also removed. And when I was actually digging some parts of this this part of our garden, I've seen some tulip bulbs from last year, and I assume those were the red double petal tulips. The red color from last year that were in here. I was surprised that there are lots of bulbs that I found in here, and they survived. And looks like there's also some crocus. I don't know. Ah, yeah, this is crocus as well. So I found some tulip bulbs in here, and I planted them somewhere there in that part of our garden. And I have um, some more daffodils and tulips that I have planted here as well. And as you can see, guys, they're starting to show me some growth already. And as I was saying, if you guys remember, when I started my winter spring bulb project for this season, I have planted most of my daffodils and tulips in this part of our garden. But since this part is going to be decked up as well, I didn't have any choice but to remove them, because this part I heard the construction will start also very soon. So that's what's going to happen here very soon. That's why I removed those bulbs that I have planted here initially. Our garden doesn't look very exciting at the moment. I know, guys. I know. And we've been trying to be really patient about it. And we have no choice anyway but to be patient and just hope that everything will turn out well, because that's what we are all really looking forward to see a beautiful result of this garden renovation. And I hope you are excited too. And as I was saying a while ago, we are also planning to have a deck in here and a pergola on that corner. And hopefully, we can also put some pergola arch somewhere in here, because this part, yeah, in this part, we want this one to be like the main entrance going here. And we want to have like a center garden here as well, where I can plant hopefully next season some tulips and also some dahlias. And yeah, um, I hope that we'll be able to do that plan before the spring, because I really want to, invite some friends here in our garden and finally have our house warming. And yes, so I think that could be all for now, guys. I think nothing so exciting right now to show you about our garden renovation update, because as you can see, it's a bit slow, but somehow it's happening, which I'm really feeling glad about. It's something that I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully, it will be finished as what we have planned, especially for this part of this project, because I feel once this one is finished, it's kind of gonna give our garden a bigger uh, feel, a bigger space. That's actually what I'm feeling here right now once this one is finished. Alright, guys, so I think that would be all for now. And again, thank you very much for watching my videos. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and if you would like to see more updates of my gardening activities and our garden renovation here in our place, please feel free to hit the subscribe button now, so that you'll be able to see the end result of this massive garden construction that we are doing right now here in our garden. And yes, so thank you very much, guys, and I will see you again on my next vlog. Bye for now.